Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away our third gold pass of the 41,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max one entry. That's it. All the other guidelines and rules are in the pinned comment and description of the video. Now, let's head in for the topic of this video, top 3 strategies in Clash of Clans right now. At number 3, I am putting in the mass Super Yetis with the RC charge. I have dropped the Super Barbs from the army because after the event goes away, we're only going to be left with 2 Super Troops in an army like normal. Hence why I dropped them and just added some Valkyries. Here's the army in all its glory. Remember to have automatic ability on KO off. Here's how you toggle it so it's on, but we want it actually off for this army. Then we'll go into Legends League. Okay, I can already hear those people say, Aki, you're low in trophies. No, I'm not. It's 55 right now, 100 trophies, but I've taken minus 223. So I ended yesterday at 5740. But let's head in for the first hack with our Super Yetis and see what we can do. Well, remember, World Champion, you do want to charge into a section of the base. I usually don't like to go for the Town Hall, especially with the Spirit Box, because it just gets wrecked. So I'm going to head in from this Wizard Tower. That's totally fine by me. And then we're going to just get in. First invisibility, 2 minutes 56 seconds. You guys know the drill. Every 10 seconds from that point. So next one will be at 2 minutes 46 seconds. Even if my World Champion decides to do a little bit of a loop-de-loop, I can actually change her positioning if I want to. Because once this air defense goes down, I'm going to hide that bomb tower. Perfect. World Champion is now in towards this multi-archer tower because I do want to actually get out that Inferno. Oh, sorry, that Monolith, I should say. Let's go like this. Let's get back in that direction. Sweet. World Champion's actually deciding to listen. Now, if I could, I'd love to send her in towards the core of the base, and that's exactly where we got her. Now, we got to be a little bit careful here, though, because I don't know if I'll get another round of invisibility, but this is probably all I need out of her. She does. Actually, she's going to set off the Giga Bomb. Now, we're going to get the Queen to funnel this bottom side. I'm going to give her 3 Valkyries as well. I'm going to go a couple Archers, Barb, maybe even 1 Super Yeti, and then the rest of them down by the funnel we just created. Let's get our Warden in, King. We're going to go Troop Launcher in just a second. I'm going to let the Queen set up her funnel, pop her ability to get the Giant out. And there we go. Let's get the Troop Thrower in now. Some Super Wall Breakers to help us out. I'm actually going to pop the King ability early. Another Super Wall Breaker there. Queen set the funnel. So this is looking pretty good. Lots of damage in the core of the base. I'm going to revive the World Champion, draw us an Invis, and then pop her ability. So she'll be able to take care of those key buildings in there before, because she's not getting some tanking right now. I am going to use the invisibilities on her. Let's see. So far, so good. World Champion is now doing great. We can turn it into a mini charge for her as well to rip through that ricochet cannon, which I know she can. And then the rest of the army is going to take over here for us. Another invis on the World Champion. Look how many Super Yetis are still alive. There's that one hero that's just trying to hit walls. Great job there, buddy. World Champion going to make it through the backside of the attack. Hence why it's so important to have the automatic abilities off. But what, as you guys should notice, the Super Yetis just never go down. Seriously, they are so tanky. Time should not be too big of a problem. We still have a World Champion up, sniping stuff out for us. And then we're going to get the Electromites. I did just want to change some stuff up because we had Super Hogs previously at the number 3. I was like, you know what? We just got Super Yetis in the game. Why not put them at number 3? And I truly do believe by them because they are a very strong troop. A little bit slow, but still, as you can see, so many of them survive, and that's what we want. And now we're going to move towards the number 2 strategy in the game. And you know what? I'm going to go out on a little bit of a limb here, and I'm changing things up. It's not too crazy of a change, but it will be because normally they're number 1. Okay, then for the number 2 army, yes, it's Root Riders. They are normally considered number 1, but I think there's an easier and stronger army at the number 1 spot this time around. But don't worry, Root Riders are a very close second. This is the version I like. You can use any other kind of version. You can mix them with Super Yetis. You can add in more invisibility spells to do a larger charge. You can have the Minion Prince in. If you have the Minion Prince in, then change the Warden to Healing Tome from the Rage Gem, because the Rage Gem works better with the Minion Prince. But now, let's head in and get ourselves some 3 stars. Or at least just 1 3-star, because I'm going to do 1 attack for each of these. But this base is very common The rage towers do scare me a little bit, but I think if I can get in towards a single target inferno, my royal champion should be able to run a decent way in. First invisibility going to be at 2 minutes 56 seconds. Perfect. And now she should path in towards one of these rage tower compartments, which is exactly what I want. I'm going to pop her ability here and then use an invisibility because all these defenses are clumped up. She should be able to rip here for us. She might take some damage, but that's fine. Spirit Fox is still healthy for the most part. Invisibility down like this. Takes out the minion prince. Hate how the town hall's taking shots at my Spirit Fox. That's not actually that great for me. I'm going to use one more invisibility here. Make sure we get through that ricochet cannon. Heck, I'll take that builder hut. But then I am going to recall my royal champion out. Funnel has been set. I'm going to go queen, siege barracks for the opposite side. One super wall breaker and a skeleton spell to distract. More super barbs to speed up that funnel process. And then we're just going to get in our root riders with our Valkyries. Like this. One to funnel on the outside. Healers and then our loons in a second to tank. Let's get our royal champion back in there. Why I like the healing tome with this version that works nicely is because the RC, even if it takes some damage, does get helped out. I'm going to freeze that ricochet cannon because it's doing a ton of damage to my queens, and I actually want my queens to take all that out. We're going to get in our first rage here, heal everything up, and as we approach, pop the warden ability, and then I'm going to get an overgrowth for us. Maybe on this backside once this rage is active on that ricochet cannon, because we can fight through most of these scatter shots, no problem. They're fine. They're not what's really scaring me. I'm going to pop the king ability in a second right now. Perfect. There we go. Royal Champion's going to do her job. Maybe on that expo. Bear almost take it out. That's fine, though. We have a ton of damage. Once this overgrowth does wear off, we're just going to use this rage, and it's really going to help take everything else. Hopefully that doesn't go down. Okay, perfect. Rage everything up here. King does get locked onto, which is a tad bit unfortunate, but he runs out of range, and that is sweet because the walls are opened up, and my queen is going to shred through that single target inferno, no problem. Even if she does get locked onto by it, we got ourselves a 3-star. I like this version. You use what works best for you. That's what I'd always recommend with any army. It doesn't matter what the #1 army I'm going to show you off. There's so many different variations that you can use. But we got ourselves our 3-star with the Root Riders. Now, I'll see you guys in the #1 army in the game. Again, all in my opinion. But we got ourselves a 3-star, which is awesome. See you soon. Okay, Aki, what's the #1 army in the game? Guys, it's Mass Dragons with quad cloned. Remember to always drop that barb because you don't want to clone it. But why is this #1? Well, there's two things. I think it's the easiest army to do, easiest spam attack. You get guaranteed 3-stars. It works that well. And then also, you can have so many different variations. Again, you can replace all the clone spells and even that rage with invisibility. So 11 invis. And then in the CC, you have 2 loons, 3 balloons, and a rage and freeze. That works. Then you can actually replace the dragons. You can put dragon riders in there. That's a version I'm very fond of. You can take those out. You can use super dragons. So versatile, all the dragons. I think they are better than the Root Riders in my opinion, just by a slight amount, just because of how easy these armies are to do. But now, let's go do our attack and see if we can get that easy 3-star we are talking about, and I'll explain through it. You can also use the Super Yeti and the CC, whichever one you prefer. Okay, for a base like this, we've seen this before. My Royal Champion works great to take out the Monolith. What I actually like to do here sometimes is just take out the sweepers because they can be a heavy nuisance. So I'm going to get my queen in like this, fire that shot off. We got both of them. Royal Champion to take care of this wizard tower. I'm not going to pop her ability right away to waste rocket spear shots because I know she's heading in towards the monolith. Then I'm just going to get our balloons down, dragons, get the warden, minion prince, blimp, and then you just pop the ability early. When you're popping it so early, that's when I like to use the rage gem. At this point, watch, it's an island base because people struggle with those. Spread out those yetis just like that. They're going to form a wall for us. Minion Prince ability right now works great to just frost over everything. Royal Champions on our own. Yetis are tanking for us. Bunch of dragons still up. Warden's going to be providing that rage gem, which is just so awesome. And then the Yetis actually start tanking for the Royal Champion. Come on, you can't complain at that. And then we have dragons at the top side cleaning up for us as well. This is why I like this strategy so much. You have so much room to improve with it. You can use it. It doesn't matter what you do. You're going to get yourself 3-stars. My Minion Prince gets locked onto by that single target Inferno, but with the Rage Gem, it's going to rip through there, not even lose too much health. Royal Champion goes down. Dragons at the top side cleaning everything up for us. We still have our Minion Prince alive, which is starting to take some damage here. But again, like I said before, you have so many dragons, it doesn't really matter because what's the king going to do on defense? And look how quick was that? 90 seconds for a base like that. This is why I put it at number 1. It's just so strong, so quick, couple easy steps, queen shot, royal champion at the opposite side, and then all the dragons in between that. I think we get close to the 90-second limit here, but that's fine by me. We got our 3-star with a bunch of dragons still left up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of you asked for top 3 strategies. Here it is. And then also remember to enter for that 3rd gold pass. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop 1 comment, get 1 entry. All the rules are down below. See you very soon. Peace out.